Today, everybody in America will get to see the solar eclipse. And I also heard if you look directly into the solar eclipse, you'll get blind. I'm gonna be just like this, with my back turned, cause I ain't trying to go blind. You feel me? Yo, what up? It's your boy Black with Black TV, where we give you reviews and hip-hop news. And today, I'm gonna be doing a review on ASAP Ferg's new album, Still Striving. Cause I guess he's not done striving. Don't forget to hit a like, hit subscribe for Black TV for more reviews and more reactions, and hit that notification bell to be notified for more videos from me. And in the comment section, tell me, what is your favorite feature off of Still Striving? Because he has a ton of features on this bad boy, and I like a couple of them. So in the comments box, tell me what is your favorite feature on Still Striving. So with that being said, let's go ahead and knock this review out the way. ASAP Ferg, Still Striving. ASAP Ferg recently said in an interview that he actually made this album, he wanted an album to where he could ride to in the car and just bump to, and people can relate in the same way. After his last album, Always Strive and Prosper, I mean, his last album was okay. It was a more personal album, but with this album right here, it's more of exactly what he said. It's something to where you can actually ride to, and it's hype all the way through. But let's go ahead and talk about the cover. The cover is okay. I mean, it's plain, but I guess this is his new look, because recently when I seen him in interviews and pictures, he always wearing a do-rag. So I guess this is his new look. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna tell me in the comments. But what I actually like about Still Striving is the production is hype. It's hype all the way through the album, and I actually liked it. I listened to this album through my car this whole weekend, and it surprised me that some of these songs actually got me hyped from an East Coast artist. And that's what ASAP Ferg always has done to me. Even though the collab he had with Future is one of my best songs of last year, and you know, On a Trap and a Dream and Oh Yeah, I think those was the two best hype songs. A Trap and a Dream with Meek Mill, I think that was an off play of making a song to fit what Meek Mill does. And Lil Yachty on Oh Yeah, I mean, I can't say too much about Lil Yachty, but it sounds good. Lil Yachty is a good featured artist. And even though I said in previous reviews that a lot of features are not good for a solo act, but actually with all these features, from the content of what he said, this actually sounds good with a lot of features. If you want an album where you just riding around and trying to have hype music, have a lot of different artists to match the cliches and the content of what you have on your album. And he did well as far as who he picked as features on here, especially on Rubber Band Man with Cameron. Lo, if you don't know me, I grew up in the early 2000s where Rockefeller and Dipset, I was really a big fan of that. And when I heard Cameron on Rubber Band Man, that brought back a nostalgic feel. It kind of sounded like something back between 2005 and 2008 era or whatever. And even though I'm not big on Cameron's wordplay, it did that for me. And I was actually surprised on Plain Jane, where ASAP put that Slob on My Knob by Juicy J reference in the hook, like through the whole song. And I can really tell that from the whole ASAP mob that they really are big fans of the 3 6 Mafia type feel, because in a lot of other songs they did in the past, you can hear back a lot of 3 6 references and samples they have always used, and this is no different. The last song, Tango, to me was the best content on the album. Like, it really was just talking about his mom and his dad of dying from the surgery he had, and really there wasn't any money that he can really bring back for grievance of his death. And that's just something that I really didn't know about ASAP Ferg. And I like when artists actually put life things in their music, and that what makes music genuine and the quality better. But as far as from what he was doing and his whole structure of the album, it really didn't fit, but I actually like this song. My favorite song is the Mattress remix featuring ASAP Rocky, Playboi Carti, and Famous Dexter. To me, the reason this is my favorite song is because this actually sounds like an ASAP Mob song, even though it has Famous Dex and Famous Dex on it. This is what I really want to hear off of the Cozy Tapes Volume 2 that's finna drop this Friday. And you know, it's like, from me, I liking ASAP Mob's music, this is what I'm expecting. So don't put nothing different on it. Well, what I actually dislike about Still Striving is that number 7, Madman, even though it has Turn the Club Up sample in this song, like, Playboi Carti, man, you cannot rap. It seems like on parts of his verse, he just didn't even, like, he was like, yeah. Like, one part of the song, he left out 4 bars just ad-libbing. Yeah, ad-libbing. And number 9, Nasty, featuring the Migos. As much as I love the Migos, that hook was very, very irritating. Even though they got that from a JT Money, Who Dat reference, it's just that song is just irritating and terrible. Like, the Migos verses was pretty alright. It's just that that was the wrong sample to use, and that could have been left out. Towards the end, like I said, of my favorites, towards the end, it's like, you know, you got a whole bunch of hype music, yeah, woo woo, but the last 2 songs was more personal and more toned down, and I think they killed the vibe of that album. But it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. It's just that from what you was going for on this album, it didn't fit. My least favorite song is number 12, East Coast Remix, featuring Busta Rhymes, ASAP Rocky, Davies, French Montana, Rick Ross, and Snoop D-O-double-G. When I first heard this song, I didn't look at none of the features on this song. So I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna have a collab of a lot of East Coast artists. And when it got to French Montana, Rick Ross, and Snoop Dogg's verse, I was like, this isn't no East Coast song. Even though I see what he was trying to go through, you could have left them guys off or replaced them with another East Coast act. I know it's not a lot of East Coast artists out now as it used to be, but you could have trimmed them off and gave the other artists some more bars, and it would have been a more dope song, to me personally. But let me go ahead and rate ASAP Ferg's Still Striving. I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10 because it actually sounds good as for what he was going for, a hype album, something you can ride to, and I think he actually succeeded in that. And it was a lot of samples and references I actually like in this song. Cameron did pretty good, and there's a lot of other songs that I like on here. So I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. But what do you think about ASAP Ferg's Still Striving? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think he actually got waves up under that head? Do you think this is a good hype album? Do you think he should have went personal on this album? What is your favorite song? Put it in the comment section below. Hit that notification bell. Add me on social media, Twitter, Instagram at Black Music, BLACMUZIC. And until next time on Black TV, I holla. Yeah!